Hello YouTube and welcome back to live here on Empyrion. So I went ahead and did a bit of a design for the front to see how it would come out, and I wasn't sure whether I would stay with this design, so what I decided was I'd record it, and if I didn't like it, just go ahead and destroy it all and redo it again. But as it turned out, it looked okay. There's a lot of improvements I want to do to it. I don't particularly like just the solid front. I may revamp the front at some point, but at the moment I just wanted to get the front on and just carry on with the build and just get a general idea for the size of the capital vessel of where it's going to be up to. So I did a bit of where I've time-lapsed this. Purely and simply is I did this separate, so I just wanted to just see what it looked like, and I just carried on with the actual face of what I'd done at the back of it and carried on for the front. So we're getting the sides on. Now it is a bit of a shame, we're quite limited on blocks at the moment. They are starting to put a lot more blocks in for design ideas and things like that, so hopefully going forward we will we'll get a lot better blocks. And I think what I was going to do is put windows in there, but I may come back to doing that later on. So the build's coming along quite nicely. We've still got quite a lot of blocks left. We've got plenty of iron, so we can actually start making more. But I do think the overall size of the ship is going to change on the idea of what I had. I were going to just do one long ship as it is now, and then do a couple of decks, but I don't think it's going to go that way. Just from looking at what is now, and you'll see later on in the next part of the video, I've actually put some guns on, so you'll see that later on in this video. So what I'll do is I'll go silent here shortly, because I'll actually pick up the commentary of the development work that I did going forward. This is pre-recorded and then voiced over, so without further ado, you should hear the actual commentary of the build. So the general idea of, now we've got the front worked out, what we need to start doing is working on the bottom, and the idea I had was just to make it hollow and then just have a bit of a hollow section at the bottom, and that just covers the underside, and they've got two ways to get through, or two layers to get through before they shoot the living crap out of me. So my thoughts were to do something like that all the way down. And the good thing, we could put our thrusters in that side, maybe. Not too sure yet. But if we do something like that, and then have it hollow, it doesn't matter if it's hollow. All the action stuff we've got way above anyway, so that's what my thoughts were. Don't know how this is going to come out. So it'd be something like that. So we do have a bit of a gap there, so if we do need to get in for any reason, do repairs, or if we change our minds with the design, It just gives us a little bit more space to move around in. Okay, so that. Then it should be a case of nice and quick and get close enough. So if we go all the way down here, holding our control key like that, and again. Control. So something like that was my my thoughts. So if we need to, we can at least get down here. We may put a hatch in. Then the front part will be easy to do from here. Be just pretty much a replication of what we did above. Oh shit, wrong one. Oh, that was a good guess. Bloody often I get some bob on first time. And then something similar to that. Leave the teeth in. There we go. It'd be better if we had light. Oh, bastard. I'll leave it. So now we should be able to do that. Then that, maybe. Oh, I need to get rid of that. Then it's just a case of doing the back part now. Alright, no, there we go. So something on the lines of that then that gives us the whole front part then. So it is coming on now. I'm struggling with the light though. I need to put some lights up. Ah, there we go. pretty easy once you start getting going. There we go. So basically something like that. To put the teeth back on. And the good thing with this at the front, so as long as we always try and make sure that the front's pointing to anything that's shooting, at least there's more protection for the front end before they get to anything substantial. Well, that's the theory anyway. Never bloody works like that in practice, but and there we go. So that's the underneath front part done now. Just out of coincidence, how heavy is this now? 2.81 kiloton. Big ass ship comes to mind. So we're not too bad now, so it is starting to come now. I need to start. I don't know how I'm going to do my side pods. I'm undecided on how I'm going to do them. So what I think I will do is I'll just continue. Basically what I want to do is I want to try and cover the block or core block, so at least if anything does decide to come and have a play, our base isn't just getting the crap knocked out of it because the core is gone. Now we do need to start looking at getting some weapons online as well. There we go. It is a lot easier building these ships in space. There we go. Sweet. So, what I think we need to look at doing as well is somewhere put some steps down. Let's just go and make some steps. Do I want that, or do I want stairs? The good thing with these wedges, you'll see in a moment, is they're actually illuminated, and that's the bit that I was thinking. Yeah, I think that'll work. And I think as with everything, you should always have redundancies. Let's just do one more short. Yeah, I think definitely the illuminated ones definitely look a lot better. Not sure if that needs a block or not. I'll stick one in anyway. Can always take it out after if need be. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Need to do that on the other one as well. So it's definitely starting to take shape. How it's going to fare in when they start doing the combat stuff, I have no idea. I mean, I suppose you could fill all these in with blocks, so then you've got 3 layers of armor before they start hitting anything critical, same as we've done here. They've got all this layer to go through and then another wall, but there's plenty of room here to double layer the walls if need be. Definitely unsure how I'm going to do my actual pods. Still unsure on that, to be honest. And what we do need to do is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is we're going to need stairs going upstairs as well. So I'm just going to make them just ready, because I'm unsure how I am going to start this next deck. thinking we need to put a gun there and a gun underneath, or a turret underneath. And I'm debating whether to actually take these out and actually turn these into glass. So when you're at the front, you can see forward. Or at least them two. Let's just have a look, see if I've got enough for a gun. It's annoying though, it keeps making me look up to the sky once I've landed. Right, what weapons can we put on our capital vessel? So we know that can. That's just a rocket turret. Not sure what the difference is between them two are. Pulse laser. Now that's not a turret, so that's pretty much useless for us. That means we've got to point the ship, and it's a capital vessel. I don't really want to be trying to turn the minigun turret. You know what? Let's just make one of them, and one of them. And that way we can have a look. Now I do presume at some point in the future that they're going to start changing the gun turrets to where you've got to actually put ammunition in them, because you can make a lot of the ammunition that you don't actually use. APCR. So, and it'll be the same for the small vessels and things like that. So, hoping we're going to get that sooner than later. Just because I think that it'll enhance and make you having to think a lot harder of when you're controlling your base. Make sure you've got everything in order. So our storeroom's all finished now. Here we go. So we know what the normal rocket turrets look like, because we've used them on our base down on Aqua. But I'm unsure what these two are like. Well, I guess we're going to find out shortly. I do keep coming out and just checking around, just make sure that everything's okay. I did put a medical station on the actual capital vessel now, so if we do die, at least we can respawn here. Just waiting on that one. So we've got our lights in. We need to put some more lights in here. Yeah, I think that'd be good to put glass in that front bit, I think. No, it's a shame you can't actually put glass where it goes that way, but at a diagonal So you could actually do your slopes with diagonal glass going all the way that way. That'd be kind of cool if you could. Actually, just thought of something. I was gonna. Nah, so you can't do the top bit. Do new. That's one to ponder on. The other thing I'd like to see as well, railings. Railings would be awesome, especially now we've got the hearth blocks. If we could actually have railings, so you could actually put a rail, and then a rail there, so it actually, you can cordon off your different walkways and things like that. That'll be awesome if we get that in place. Do I have? I've got all the guns. Let's go and have a look at the guns. Now I already know that you take 3 square, like so. What do you... Oh shit. Okay. Holy shit. I suppose if we were making it like a battleship, we could have quite a few of them. In fact, I wonder, how big are you? Can you get in these? That is one. Right, okay. That is one big ass gun. That's fucking huge. That is absolutely... Right, well if that's that big, how big's the miniguns? Okay, so they're not that big. In fact... Can you get in these? Oh, you can. Look at that. Okay. Need to make some more of them, I think. Now that poses another question. Now I've seen how big that is, I'm wondering whether we should actually start moving this out and actually making it wider. I'm not sure. Questions. Puzzles. Right, well, I'm going to leave it there, guys. I need to go and start getting some more resources in and start building some more blocks. And I'm starting to think that maybe we do expand the width of the overall ship from there going outwards. And I'm thinking that might be the plan. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you got any suggestions, throw them in the comments as always. And don't forget to hit that like button. It does help very, very much. Until next time, guys, take care, be safe, and enjoy and have fun.